Welcome to the Singers Stadium Party in Seoul, South Korea. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Twins. Going up. And stepping in is the speedy Brett Phillips.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
So they intentionally walk the leadoff batter. I can't figure this one out. Here's Bryce Harper. And there's a strike. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Phillips on at first. Nobody out. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging on the curveball. 1 away.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have.
Phillips runs. Cut on and miss. Throw there. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Bench. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Leading off, Derek Jeter. The pitch. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one down. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Rips one to right. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Jorge Mateo now. Center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's 4-0. In there safely. Manager out of the dugout. Dylan Tate gets handed the rock out of the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Yandy Diaz now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Well struck right field. That's back there. And that one is going to go.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Tapped softly on the ground. Throw on to Santana. And they're happy to just get off the back here at the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. And now Robbie Glendening. Next offering is in for a strike. For Jacob deGrom, he comes from humble beginnings. Think about it. A 9th-round pick by the Mets in 2010. He went to Stetson, and he was mainly a shortstop at Stetson. By the way, Stetson, if you're wondering, it also boasts another Cy Young Award winner, Corey Kluber. Popped up, and a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
deGrom hit one homer in college. You know who it came against?
Chris Sale.
That's right.
How about that? Sale a lefty and deGrom hitting from the left side.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Digging in, Troy Gloss. And that's in there for strike one. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is full. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike three.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
There's a strike. Jacob deGrom, obviously with a very impressive resume. He swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung. And welcome back. Now here is Derek Jeter. Out in front and foul to the left side. Most people think of Derek Jeter as being from Michigan, but the kid from Kalamazoo was actually born in New Jersey. Smash to the left side. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. On a line, base hit. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark. Runner at second here, one gone. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
New arm out of the bullpen, Lucas Sims.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now he breaks his bat, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Here's Harper now. He led the game off with a strikeout and looking to get on base. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. The right-hander back to work. Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is popped up. Diaz hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Johnny Bench. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Harper leads off first with one away. Got him looking for the K. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike three. So they're down to their final out. Harper runs. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag. Out. And that's the ball game. 8-0 is how this one ends for Chris Singleton. Ready to go. And the batter now, Brett Phillips.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
Signed from the dugout. An intentional walk to start the ball game. What are you doing, you donut? Bryce Harper in the box now. Takes strike one. Pitch is in there. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Fly ball down the line. Sosa makes the grab for the second out. And now it's going to be Johnny Bench. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, who would have thought Jacob deGrom as a college shortstop and then a 9th-round pick by the Mets was going to turn in the throw in time to get him, and that does it. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning. Throw cut off to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. Here's some real power at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. Runner takes off. That one is absolutely belted. Britton on the move, racing back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Now this is in the air down the line. And it's gone.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Matt Chapman at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And now the lefty cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. But 2 come across to score. Welcome back. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Now it's going to be Robbie Glendinning. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Dwight Britton in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has it.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. And now it's Alex Bregman. Outside corner, there's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo. Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Righty delivers. Next offering misses down and away. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. And here is Troy Gloss. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where...
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now into the game, Sammy Sosa. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Lucas Sims comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guy.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And out of here.
Back-to-back jacks. And this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Harper hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
The new pitcher in the game, Kyle Nelson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know.
Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
See, Blue, that right there, that's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there at that position. He clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place, and just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Britton makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder.
Man at first, Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Junior.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. And now maybe extra bases. Junior into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. And that'll do it. But the long ball was back here at the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Brett Phillips. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. And here comes Harper. Stands in now and watches strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now Tim Kennelly. That one finds the zone. 0-1. You know, if in fact Jacob deGrom adds to his Cy Young total as a Ranger, he'll become the first Ranger ever to win the Cy Young Award. And that would leave only the Colorado Rockies as a team. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Okay, now somebody's got to explain this to me. An intentional walk to start the ball game? Come on. Freddie Freeman in the box now. Takes strike one. Acuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out. Stepping in, Eric Davis. Acuna runs. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. An absolutely majestic shot. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Now, Jack Sawinski. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. And the slider catches the zone. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him swinging. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. The wind of the pitch. Swung on, belted. Acuna moving back. Leaping, and he brought it back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. One down, runner at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sammy Sosa. Sandoval keeping him close. First offering, and it just misses. There goes Junior. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
One out and a runner at second. Base hit center field. Around third. Acuna fires it to the plate, but it's offline. We're tied at 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch. It feeds to second out there. And that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And welcome back. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay, number 15 in the box now. Takes strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Bogaerts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. He's back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jonathan Loaisiga. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to short. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Carlos Santana goes after that one for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Presley, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Slap the other way, foul. One down, base is empty. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base hit into right center. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Thairo Estrada. Jorge Mateo now. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throws. Save! Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Late swing fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And he'll be safe at first. Goes to third for one.
Batting it.
Yandy Diaz now.
Yandy Diaz.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. And the 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's the third out. Inning over. Through two. So coming into the game now on defense, Jonah Heim. He takes over behind the plate. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. The right-hander back to work. Acuna in the box now. Takes strike one. There's the strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your
hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with two strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Eric Davis. In there for strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Strike two. And downstairs.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the...
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Alex Young on to pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Into the outfield, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. singled and scored his first time. Young keeping an eye on him. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Throw on to Freeman. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In there. That'll do it. Across is the winning run, and they will walk it off. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. An intentional walk to begin the game. Okay. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Acuna runs. Hard hit to third. Mateo tossed to second and 2. In time to first for the double play. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Derek Jeter. Out to short. Bogarts. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And the throw gets away. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that one is out of here.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Sends it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Ripped towards third. Bregman to first. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. Now it's Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. And the lefty with the 0-1. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that extends the inning. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. A switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. First and second, 2 down. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Chapman rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Santana headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to third. And he's in there as they score a pair on the play. Here comes the manager out of the... Gregory Soto on to pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Yandy Diaz now. Mateo on third with 2 out. Base hit and a run in to score.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Luis Ariz stands in. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. Welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Jack Sawinski.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Xander Bogarts in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one hooked foul.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
And now number 15.
Hey.
That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count. He's going.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Bounced up the middle. Jeter slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a big power threat. Derek Jeter. The pitch. Line drive, base hit right center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Sammy Sosa digs in now. Grounded out his first time. And that one ripped into right. Davis pulls it down, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Eloy Jimenez. There's a strike. And that's bunted out in front of home plate. He's safe on with a bunt single. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out. Top half of the 3rd inning. And the batter now, Carlos Santana. Manager signals over. And how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. Here's Alex Bregman. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now at the plate, number 8. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. DeGrom, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough.
1 at second. He's out. A double play to end it. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire live from Lord's Baseball Ground in London. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Minnesota taking on London. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. And now Jarren Duran.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
Signed from the dugout. An intentional walk to start the ball game. What are you doing, you donut? And here is Brett Phillips. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Run around the move. Goes to second. Safe there. To first, and he's out. So safe at second, out at first on the attempted double play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next offering is in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to put.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. The pitch. Slow roller to third. Tosses across to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And stepping in is the speedy Ken Griffey Jr. It's in and out of his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
At the plate, Sammy Sosa. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Hard liner. And that one is gone.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Eloy Jimenez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The pitch. On the ground to third. And that one handled. Sends it across to first. And they take care of Jimenez for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Gone!
He got on plane with that high fastball. Then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
This to center field. Snags it on the run. And that is that. But the long ball was all set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Here's Luis Arias. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And now here is Alan Trejo. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And that is strike 1. This one in the air right field. Sosa settles underneath it. Makes the catch. Out. Number 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Strike 2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Alejandro Kirk in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Over to Diaz. That ends the frame. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Matt Brash takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hauls it in, one away. Yandy Diaz now. And there's a foul ball. Brash, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Luis Arraez stands in.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
In the air out to center. Duran puts it away for the out. And there's two away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Penn Murphy taking over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at the ballpark, now batting Jarren Duran. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. And the pitch. Phillips batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him swinging.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with two strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
So they turn things over to the righty, Lee Smith. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be. Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a...
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball about to get started here. And Hill in the Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. So they intentionally walk the leadoff batter. I can't figure this one out. Now here is Sammy Sosa. There's a strike. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. And now here is Harper. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And makes the grab. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. The wind and the pitch. Liner caught at second. Here's some real power at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone. Base is empty, one away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sammy Sosa. And he dodges that fastball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Chris, you look at Garrett Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates. When he went to Houston, everything changed. More four-seamers and more reliance on the breaking ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mike Baumann appears to be getting loose. Soto, a left-hander, also throwing. And he deals. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
To first, fine play in the hole for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Foul ball there.
Yeah, you credit the analytics and just the great system that the Astros have notoriously had in terms of helping pitchers really discover their potential. But, yeah, he's got a great fastball. He's very confident in it, but sometimes that can also hurt him, giving up a lot of home runs.
Next pitch misses inside, and a count 1-2. That one ripped left field, and forget it.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
And the next pitch is way outside. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 2 drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck, and it's out of here.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate.
Austin Vogt will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here is Matt Chapman. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So remaining in the game defensively, Jared Kelenic. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter, Elvis Andrus, at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The punch out there, 1 away. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. 0-1. Early in his career with Oakland, with Donaldson struggling, he watched a lot of video on Miguel Cabrera and Jose Bautista. A's people didn't like it. They said, be yourself. He said, well, I stink, and I need to figure out why they're good.
Yeah, I love that, and you got to figure it out no matter what it takes.
Well, he became good. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. On the ground, right side. Arise on to first. Schwarber out on the plate. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now, Yandy Diaz. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. Luis Arise stands in. On the ground, right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Pinch hitter coming on, Brandon Marsh. One out, the base is empty for him. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Out to center. Sosa puts it away, and there's two away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Derek Jeter. On a line out towards center. Sosa puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll. Now into the ball game on defense, Tyro Estrada. He'll play second. New inning getting started. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that's going to roll to the wall. Estrada relay to second and one away in the top of the third. Now it's going to be Pudge Rodriguez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Strike two.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Chisholm at first, one gone. Popped up. Sosa flashes the leather on the running catch. Here's the center fielder, Sammy Sosa. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Singers taking on the Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to go here. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Okay, now somebody's got to explain this to me. An intentional walk to start the ball game? Come on. And now the center fielder, Sammy Sosa. And a pitch. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
The pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. In there at the knees. Strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Sosa makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
Runner on the go. Swung on, belted. Deep left field. That one on its way. Gone.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Sammy Sosa, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Hit hard. That gets through.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
A couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the.
This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the.
Austin Vogt gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Jorge Mateo now into center and a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside.
There goes the runner. Andres throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Yandy Diaz now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one smashed down the right field line. And gone!
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jared Kelenic. And the first offering is not close.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Buck Farmer into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Runner takes off, pitch inside, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
With that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.